Have you ever wondered why some people, no matter how challenging life gets, always seem to avoid disaster? Like they're walking through a minefield, but somehow they never get blown up. Welcome to Wise Advice 2.0, where we break down timeless wisdom into powerful life strategies. Today we're diving into a comprehensive guide on 3 deadly traps smart people never fall into, no matter what. These aren't just any traps. They're the kind that look harmless at first, but can quietly ruin your relationships, career, and even your sense of self. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only recognize these traps, but know exactly how to sidestep them with wisdom and clarity. Let's start with a quick story. Imagine a man named Thomas. Brilliant mind, top of his class, promising career. He had everything going for him until slowly, one decision at a time, he started spiraling. What happened? It wasn't stupidity. It was pride, it was comfort, it was ego. Smart people don't fall because they're dumb. They fall because they don't see the trap until it's too late. But the truly wise, the ones who grow, evolve, and lead, they know what to look out for. Let's explore these 3 deadly traps and why the smartest people never fall into them. Trap number 1, the ego trap. I already know this. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. George Bernard Shaw. One of the easiest traps to fall into is thinking you're too smart to learn something new. The ego trap whispers, "You've read that book, you've heard that advice, you're good." But here's the catch. Intelligence is not about what you already know. It's about how open you are to new understanding. Think of it like this. The smartest people approach life like beginners. They listen more than they speak. They ask, "What am I missing here?" instead of saying, "I already get it." Why? Because the moment you think you know it all, you stop growing. Smart people never let their ego make them blind to better ideas. Trap number 2, the comfort trap. This is good enough. Comfort is cozy, it's familiar, it feels safe. But smart people know that comfort kills growth. Imagine someone climbing a mountain. Halfway up, they find a beautiful view, soft grass, and a perfect place to rest. It's tempting to stay there. But the top, the real success, the real potential, is still ahead. Settling for good enough is where most people plateau. They stop pushing, they stop dreaming, they stop becoming. Smart people never let temporary comfort become a permanent home. They understand that fulfillment lives just outside the comfort zone. They don't fear the climb, they respect it, and they keep going. Trap number 3, the approval trap. As what will people think? A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. George Bernard Shaw. This one's sneaky. It starts as a desire to be liked, to be understood, to fit in. But soon every decision starts revolving around other people's opinions. Smart people never let the crowd write their story. They know that being misunderstood is often the price of being authentic, and they'd rather stand alone in truth than blend in with lies. Ask yourself, are you living a life true to yourself or a life safe from judgment? The approval trap makes you shrink your ideas, dilute your dreams, and censor your voice. But smart people, they lean into who they are even when it's unpopular. Now here's the twist. These traps don't show up with warning signs. They disguise themselves as confidence, comfort, and connection. But underneath, they're subtle poisons. So how do smart people avoid them? They stay humble. They stay hungry. They stay honest. Because intelligence without awareness is just potential waiting to rot. So the next time you're tempted to say, "I already know this," or settle into a routine, or let someone else's opinion dictate your path, pause. And remember what George Bernard Shaw taught us. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Smart people choose growth, even when it's hard. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.